Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the bronze round. We're deciding who the third place is gonna be in our Pro League tournament. In the blue color, making it all the way here, this is Darkangel. Man, I remember when this guy was playing in the Amateur League. Now he's fighting for third place in the Pro League. This is insane. Everyone make sure to give this guy a big hand. On the other side, we've got Mar playing as Kinsano. I kind of predicted this. I'm very happy with myself right now. The prize pool is 325 pounds. So pretty good prize pool. Thank you very much to the donators. Some great wiggles on those grunts, don't you guys think? Darkangel did such a good job just letting the chopper do the gathering on the power crate, and then the grunts dodging all the marine shots and drawing their fire because infantry prefers to shoot at infantry in these scenarios. I think that's just a great use of unit AI and just overall great control. But Mar is taking the higher ground, and being Kinsano, obviously, you get some pretty powerful snipers that you can lodge in there. Every time they get a kill, they'll have invincibility armor like these Marines do right now from heat of battle. So yeah, very difficult to get rid of those guys. Jump back brutes, choppers. Darkangel wants to get rid of this middle mini base. That's what that is. He's got 3 on the outskirts, so he certainly has the potential for it. Double pad upgrades coming in. That's unusual. Oh, look at that. The brute's actually denying the power node from being grabbed. That's a pretty big deal, honestly. If one of the brutes dies, it will generate goo as well. Those Marines aren't gonna like that. Yeah, I do think Volpton will go boom, but then the Marines are still getting taken down, it seems. Oh, come on. Neither of them went exo kaboom? You are kidding me. Oh, here come the choppers as well. Once again, they prevent this boy from detonating. Maybe he can get in the middle of all this infantry and then go boom. Oh, that's it. That's the stuff. Oh, hitting 4 units with that. And again, they're down in the red. That was great value from that boy. Preventing this capture for a million years. Okay, this is a little too ambitious maybe. But the chopper will eventually deal with it, especially if more choppers come over. These ones are doing a great job. Dude, Darkangel is just doing a great job in general. Mar not quite able to materialize all the power that he needs for this, as he spent a lot on supply upgrades. Kinda needs grenades, kinda needs snipers. It's just so hard to do it without those two things. Hellbringers, I think, are really not what you're looking for. They're not the droids you're looking for. Dude, Darkangel is just doing Jedi mind tricks here. Not letting Mar getting any units out. Second power extractor coming up. Mar still doesn't have that, but he's getting grenades now. It's a little late, isn't it? This is not ideal at all. Oh, so many jackrabbits, man. Oh. Again? Hey, we got a drop turret, but this is very defensively used. It will save the midi base for now. It's good news for Mar, but he's nowhere near tier 2. I know he's got the power node, right? That's definitely helpful, but he would need a second one as well. Marine gets off a grenade, but I mean, it is just one grenade. If it was like 10 Marines, we'd be talking about a very different situation. But these choppers for now can just bully whatever they want. And the Grenadier Brutes, well, they don't care about Marine fire too much. In fact, it seems they'll clear out that garrison at this rate. Okay, how's Darkangel doing? Well, he's gotten off building upgrades, it seems. He's gotten all the harvester upgrades. He's getting turrets now. He's getting an expo. He's pumping jump back brutes, so that's consuming his power for the moment. He's not actually terribly ahead in terms of power. Interesting. But as he increases the brute numbers, he'll be able to more and more easily handle the infantry spam from Mar. And he's done very well to deny that ninja base. Also doing a great job of keeping vision on this side so that that can't happen. He himself will have the second base. It's just the power of Warriors showcasing itself, really. We're already on 4th point, dropping this thing in. Very nice. You can see how far Mar away is. What? You can see how far away Mar is, yes. English. I sometimes speak it. Actually, I speak it all the time, and the thing is, I'm worse at Hungarian now than I am at English, which is, I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I mean, I'm fairly confident with my English, but I do make mistakes. And Hungarian, I just don't use that, so... It's a strange feeling. Ooh. Flamehawk drop is coming in helpful here. Somebody did need to take care of all that infantry, and honestly, even the remaining choppers weren't able to handle that situation. The Marauder is never the best tool against any Warthog type units anyway. The Rams are just a little bit too scary. But hey, look at that goo actually doing some work. That's serious business. And the Brutes, they have dark skies. It's also quite helpful. The Warthogs honestly didn't do all that much, but then again, they had a lot of opposition in here. We're gonna get the anti-vehicle round upgrades. That's interesting. Borders assault back is ready once more. It's a good time to drop it in too. Now we get Hornets. This is a meme. This unit is absolutely a meme. If you're not playing Jerome, forget it. And even then, it should be late game. I swear. Things over-nerfed. It's unusable in tier 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Darkangel. It's bringing Jerome on the biggest map in the game. Well, that's interesting. On the other side, we got Mar with Isabel. A much more conventional choice. Not to say that Jerome can't like play Jackrabbits into Warthogs. In fact, the Jackrabbit early game might just win him the game. We got some beautiful Jackrabbit versus Jackrabbit dance. This is exactly how you should do it. I've been ranting about this for years as people would like abuse the reset micro and then kind of just lose way too much health way too fast. If you spin around in circles instead, you'll be still shooting at a decent pace while absolutely dodging the shots, but you have to time it right. You gotta keep turning that thing around. Yeah, like that. That's good. The easiest thing to do is just do many clicks in a circle. Like a hexagon. Okay, Mar is working now on the power pick-me-ups, and he should be able to see... I think he doesn't see this base enough. Like, the clickable part is towards the middle, so he actually can't click that, I think. Might be Darkangel's base to get first. And also a bit of a... What? No generator upgrade? How? Oh, he threw down the mines. Right. That is really unusual. A little bit of Vigil micro. Nice Vigil. Super strange to see Mar also going for the middle mini first and then the outer minis later. He already has 2 upgraded gens, so he's just running away in terms of power with this. I'm not sure if he picked up a lot more power than Darkangel, but at least he's gonna run over these. So the mines are paying for themselves now, but with the wrong resource, right? Look at this. Darkangel on just 200 power. Mar's nearly ready to click to tier 2. That is not good news for Darkangel. This didn't end up being a Jackrabbit war at all. So now he has to go into Warthog, surely, right? Or is he just gonna pack Cyclops into Mastodons, even though that's pretty immobile? They're really tanky and hard to dislodge. It could be that. Well, I mean, considering the leaders being picked in this best of 5 in the early matches already, we sure are getting variety, so why not do it with the strategies as well? Some very nice mine placements all over. I really like what Dark is doing overall with that stuff. Ooh, Jackrabbit has to be... Doesn't matter now. It's over. Okay, tier 2 is getting kicked in, but Mar already is there. The Warthog spam is gearing up, including from the middle mini. So yeah, expect a lot of spam marinos. Job running down all those Marines. Mar just maintaining really good map control overall. But he'll definitely have to deal with all these nasty mines. Dark doing a great job setting them up. Maybe he can put one more here later. Mar's also working on the expansion. Another victory mine's ready. Yeah, he's having to deal with warthogs now. It's bad stuff. Very difficult to manage. Look at that. Triple pumped warthogs with the upgrade to follow up soon. They're certainly gonna teach the jackrabbits who's boss. Dark was really hoping to lure them into the mines there, wasn't he? But he's not getting it. These are all real warthogs, by the way. No holograms. And even though Darkangel's ones are boosted by time for heroes for now, if he can't hold his minis, he'll be outproduced. He's very outproduced right now. Mar is on max population. He just needs to go to the main and kill everything, honestly. There are turrets, but they're not anti-vehicle just yet. At some point, Dark has to work on it. Commander Jerome is coming, but I think the warthogs are coming first. As I said, it's just a lot of freaking warthogs. Darkangel's gonna struggle holding this. The turrets could do the trick, but he's not in his base with the defender's advantage. That would have been what matters. Then again, a lot of these warthogs are actually holograms now, and there was a lot of splash damage coming onto these. Maybe there's hope, just a little bit. Mantis is holding its own for a bit. A mech blast? Wow, Mar really wants that hero gone. Understandably so. Okay, well, he definitely can't attack the main with that. But at the same time, I have to say, Darkangel lost all his minis, so what's he gonna do now? Victory turret comes in, but it's not bringing him victory just yet. It's got an expo, so does Mar. And the man with all the mini bases in the world can do whatever he wants. Those warthogs don't have to clear the main. There's still no anti-vehicle turrets, by the way. Like, Darkangel is being very careful not to spend the little power he has. I think soon he'll have to. If he can get that Spartan out, though, it will hold against these weak warthogs. That's fine. Mar isn't doing anything too exciting behind this, it's just all pads here. Hey, that base is actually kind of weak, what the hell? Vehicle upgrade 2 is like a minute and a half out. Ooh, the garage getting taken down is so painful. Is Dark upgrading any of these turrets, or... No, he doesn't have the power, actually. He's upgrading the Spartan. Ballsy. Especially with all those warthogs in his face. That's a huge fleet right there. All of the buildings are getting cleared up. Sorry, Dark. I don't think you have an economy left. Oh, dude, that hurts. Spartan just gets absolutely mowed down, not even close. Yeah, Mar just ran away with this with the faster tier 2 timing. It matters so much in the warthog fights if you can, you know, just take efficient fights here and there, take over the mini bases, and maintain your map control. Even the tier 1 gameplay was great for him, but like, what happened in tier 2 was just sealing the game. So we got ourselves a 1-1. Series continues. Sorry for the late start, everyone. In the blue color, we have got Darkangel playing as Arbiter, but it's been a totally normal build order. There's some harassment on the other side. Darkangel tried to get the mini base, but didn't work. Mar defended it. He's playing as Cutter. I was just talking about this pre-match. This is not the matchup I was hoping to see here, because the synergy for the leaders and the map is just not there, I think, for Cutter. You can definitely play him and do well. Whoo, that ram did a lot. Okay, nicely done. Look, Arbiter, if he goes late, Cutter doesn't have a chance, okay? But if your ODST drop can really give you momentum and you can keep that going with your big drop later and you don't lose to the enforcer drop and stuff like that, Cutter actually has some pretty decent chances up until you've got a very veteran up army of phantoms. Then again, just a tier 2 banished army also can be rather something that can put on some real pressure. The Arbiter hero is super annoying to deal with. There's definitely tools in Arbiter's toolbox, even in the mid to late game. But once he goes giga late, Cutter falls apart really in this. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't gonna think much of the mini base deal, but Darkangel is thinking much about it. He's bringing the freaking Arbiter in the proximity. Nobody would have guessed that. I thought this is gonna be a ghost game. No, we're going hero. There's gonna be plenty of grunts with Cloak as well. That Spartan better not go too far. He'll be needed. It's a good idea to capture this power node, definitely, but now we're seeing what's up. It's time to come home. Oh, no, don't make a second generator! Or... No! You can't be that confident about it. There's no way. You need snipers at the minimum then. Because Hellbringers go, okay, counterattack, maybe. Maybe he's cooking. But now the army is going to the main. This is gonna be nuts. Plasma bolt? Bro. Wait. Why not use it here on these two? Anyway. I guess the advanced generator is a bigger loss off the bat. Still could have put it like here between the two buildings so that it would hit the main, the gen, and the heavy supply pad. Now the counterattack is certainly on though. There are no significant defenses. There's gonna be a second turret coming up. Spartan, the Hellbringers are chewing through the buildings here. The Arbiter hero is on his lonesome, so I'm not sure if that's enough. Also, do remember Cutter will unlock the ODST drop fairly shortly. Really not too far out from that. Turrets will be going down. Harvester's getting burned down. Extractor's getting burned down. It's just stasis for the moment. That was a very desperate attempt of Darkangel to hold it. I would have preferred the Ghost Man for this exact reason. Because it beats this. The Spartan is a tough cookie to crack, but certainly the Ghost can do it. Oh, it's now 1 star. He has to pull back the hero, even though he destroyed both generators. I know that's really, really nice. But he has no buildings himself left, and the ODST drop is any moment now. Just be saving the resources. Spending it on rebuilding the base on the other side, of course. So yeah, Mar is just absolutely running away with this game right now. There's no way that Arbiter can stop all this, right? He will have his shields back. Oh boy, here we go. Spartan as well. But the Arbiter is, oh my god, tier 2 upgrade. Just in time. How do you stop this thing? Okay, wait. Can actually Darkangel bring it back off the back of the Arbiter hero? There is no... He might be able to. Holy shit, that plasma bullet is perfect! He's gonna rage! He dodges the ODSTs even. That's super nice. Oh, the mines! The mines! The AoE of the attack actually took out the mines, and he's healing during this, don't forget. Ooh, turret comes in, but he runs over a mine! Those are not grenades, but ODST satchels. Definitely very avoidable, but the Arbiter hero is to run. Oh, the turret is doing so much damage, he's going down. Rested pepperonis. Darkangel got a little too fancy here. Marches with the standard units. Marching across the map, so he's like, okay, you're too eager to get that gen. I bet you didn't defend at home. Yep, that's true. Well done, Mar. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this might be the decider. Darkangel really needs to get it together if he wants that third place. He's bringing Pavium to this one. It is his main leader, so bear that in mind. On the other side, Mar. Bringing Decimus. That's a really solid leader to go on Bedrock with, especially with the strat where you just pick the two side mini bases with raid camps and rally across the map to the opposing raid camps with jump routes. It's very hard to stop, so yeah, that's I think what he should be doing. We'll see if that's the direction they'll take. Got burnout, of course, but it's not double pad, right? So there's not gonna be any chopper spam. Nor is there anything spam. We're gonna have a fast second extractor though. And it's on the rear slot. Well, middle slot rather. And that means that in the later stages you can empower 5 buildings with your burnout. That's pretty nice. More getting all his back. 3 minis of course, but the second gen is gonna be later as a result. I think he's even gonna think about putting it in the back mini, to be honest. That's absolutely reasonable. Front has a star, that's nice to see. We'll work on these things a little faster. But yeah, pretty peaceful early game so far. Don't expect anything crazy. Dark has a raid camp up. And so does Mar. But he's not rallying from mini to mini, right? And he doesn't have a raid camp here. So it's not that strat that I talked about. In fact, he's gonna get a hero out at the same time. So yeah, he just wants to get a strong death ball going and probably just poke at the main as he captures all the power nodes around the map. He will have more units than our Pavium because of that fast second generator here. Even a sensor tower came up. So yeah, there's gonna be a superior ground count. There's gonna be better leader powers to support them. So definitely a good start here for Mar. They have more power nodes, but he does have inferior fewer resources due to the lack of burnout, of course. The hero will be the thing that carries. Let's see if Darkangel can get a tier 2 in a reasonable time while still defending himself. We got a turret coming up. This tier 2 is gonna get burned out, so it'll be quick. But there's no raid camp, no defenses other than the turret. There is a raid camp down here, so suicide runs are being made with that. And we should definitely see another one or a war council to get the hero out. Not a harvester. I mean, you're under attack, right? Gotta take it a little seriously. Oh god. Yeah, Darkangel is in so much trouble. I just don't like this matchup, honestly, guys. Even if the Pavim hero was out. Right? Like, let's say you get it on your way to tier 2. Instead of this back harvester, you have a hero building and you're starting to pump him out. Let's say he starts healing these buildings. I'm not sure the buildings would go down in that scenario, but they would still be, it would be very close. And Mar commits any more, then, well, it's still toast because he comes in with the hero then. Be a very, very tight defense that you need. Liam is confused by the score. I'm sorry, the time you must have seen it was the 10 seconds where I had it the wrong way around. You were just joining at the end of a match and I accidentally had it the wrong way. Marv won the previous game, so here we are. And guys, I have to honestly say this is looking very, very bad for Darkangel. I'm not sure he can hold on to the alive. Mar is just catching him with pants off. No pants needed where we are going, says Darkangel. He's got brutes. 3 boys in 1 squad. The problem is Mar has a void that's worth 3 squads of 3 boys. All in one. Oh, and so many harvesters, Darkangel. Where's the stuff? Where's the hero? Somebody needs to save this base. And only the hero can realistically do it. Dude, this guy's gonna level up. Just a few more. Even just a grunt kill could do it, to be honest. At least the counterattack is doing something, but it's just grunt, so it won't be fast. And meanwhile, Mar is controlling the middle tower. It's a lot of damage he's doing here. Oh man. That extractor is getting beaten up badly. Momentarily, Boundless Siphon will kick in too. Just look at that leader point bar on the right. Just one more kill, maybe. I'll say though, the Brutes are doing some admirable work against the Brute Honor Guard. That's not looking so bad. Dark Skies Brutes are always nice. So if somehow, someway Darkangel can build up the numbers, then great, but it's easier said than done for sure. Maybe those grunts could recapture the power nodes, but Mar is now also going to tier 2 with 2 extractors behind this. And if Lightning Vortex gets used on this thing, it will be destroyed. Okay, it should have been used while it was being built, to be honest. That would have been perfect. But now the Warlord isn't gonna come back because all of those brutes are there, but he gains a star. And if Mar just remembers to make back the War Council, he can upgrade this boy. Yeah, Darkangel did remember about it, but at the same time, it's just 1 squad against the hero. That's not enough. Wait a second. Why is he idling? Mar? Did we put him on hold ground? Oh, what? Yeah, melee units don't respond to this very well. A Vortex might save him there. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You're actually joking. Woo! He's going down, isn't he? Yep. And Dark Skies Brutes, man. It's pretty good stuff, but Mar has some of that too. And his have Boundless Siphon. Question in the chat, do you fast tech 2 to Brutes? Actually, yes. Dark Skies, it's a 50% performance upgrade, right? if you really mass them, rangers no longer work. Like, these guys bonk back. They take them down. Every time they jump on them, they stop shooting. So, yeah. Yeah, you brute. Of course, in tier 3, Wraiths can end it, but in the meantime, brutes are basically your best unit. Banished mirrors have gone a lot into this lately. As people realize just how good the brutes are, especially if you micro them well with the little mini stunts. But we've got a tier 2 hero now. Okay, this time there will be a shield, so, you know. This will take some time to break through. Mar will be losing his own base. This could actually turn around, like... Darkangel is doing an admirable job, and if he can put down a Lich here... Holy shit, Mar doesn't have a shield! He doesn't even have an engineer! This is very, very scary right now. You can get an additional brutes and everything. Sensor towers are just distractions, of course. A bunch of brutes made it. Shields are being worked on very slowly but surely. Mar will eventually unlock his Decimus drop. He must have just done it. Oh, he did it back home. He's trying to take out the portal, hammering it with all his brutes. How does that work anyway? If you hammer a portal, shouldn't your hammer go through the portal? Anyway, I guess it's one way. Well, guess what? They can't shoot up, but they can be targets. Mars base is just half health. This could have been so much worse. But he kind of saved the situation. He's destroying a generator here. Base will be defended in the end. Not much you can do with that Lich. It's not like targetable or anything. Now they say speak softly and carry a big stick. These guys get with the program, taking out extractors left and right. Yeah, that Lich couldn't have done much more, guys. I mean, it does like to target infantry and turrets, so because Mar was building sensor towers, that was the primary target, and then the infantry was the other one, so it just did what it was supposed to do. Ooh, that's a good beam. And now there's 2 heroes here, remember? This boy just heading around the back to heal up on this. Oh wait, he's just getting his shields. Never mind. The mini base is destroyed by the brute. Oh man, how did that shield come back up? That's crazy. Wasn't somebody hitting the building? They were hitting the building, so why is it coming back up? Oh, he must have built it in his under his nose. I think it might have been recycled and juggled, right? Big bonk. Big bonk good. Well, Darkangel, I think this is the end of the road, sir. Still, 4th place is not bad at all. Not bad at all. I mean, Darkangel, what? Not even 2 years ago, he was in Amateur League, right? And now he's making 4th place in Pro League. It's pretty impressive. It's come a long way. Mars just a little too strong for now. Gotta work on those leader picks for the correct maps. It's definitely hard to handle Decimus here, especially with Pavium. Ah, look at this guy. He's just taking over at this point. Swapping into Banshees to add insult to injury. You definitely can't deal with both of these things at once. This is most certainly the end of the road. It was a good fight though. GG well played gets called. And nice little vortex to end it. Yeah, congratulations to Mar for his 3rd place and to Darkangel for his 4th. Very well done. Hope to see you guys again in the next one. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.